welcome to the Winning Post, and it's a big race day ahead for us. To apologize for my voice, suffering from a terrible cold and cough, winter cold and cough. But it is the 2000 Guineas and an exciting race ahead of us because just 8 runners in this, and joining me are Anit and Nirad to take us through the Betway Indian 2000 is a Grade 1 race, the second classic of the Indian Classic of the year, and it's trickier than it looks, guys.
Hi Mohit, thank you for having me on the show. Yes, it has been a while, but I'm glad I'm back for this particular episode, and we've got a big one coming up on Sunday, which is the running of the Betway Indian 2000 Guineas, the second classic of the season, and it promises to be a very competitive and exciting day of racing.
Thank you for having me on the show. Let's start off immediately with our selections for this third day.
Okay, let's get started right at the top. The Gold Trophy is race number 1, 5 furlong race, and Jet Typhoon was withdrawn last time out. There was a lot of buzz around him. I'm gonna go against him actually. I'm going with Amade, form horse here, to win this from Jet Typhoon second and Reciprocity third.
Jet Typhoon, if all is well with Jet Typhoon, a little bit of a problematic horse, but if all is well, as I said, I think it's going to be a tough one to catch. Victoria Peak comes in with a decent chance as well, and Reciprocity should be in the mix of things. So for me, my picks in the first race would be Jet Typhoon first, Victoria Peak second, and Reciprocity third.
Jet Typhoon, followed by Victoria Peak and Amy third.
Alright, moving right along. Second race, just 4 horses. It's a class 1 race. 5 horses, I should say. Also has a bit of a, I would say a bit of a googly in it. The 7-year-old Augustus Caesar has 5 kilos off, and for that he becomes quite attractive. You do have the 4-year-old Count of Savoy. There's always going to be improvement. Successors 1, 2 back-to-back. I'm going to go with the longer odds horse here. I'm going to go with Augustus Caesar to come out and win this from Successor and Count of Savoy.
Successor stands out according to me. Has a very decent chance, working well. Count of Savoy should follow, followed there by Temur, who also should be in the mix of things. So my top 3 in the second would be Successor first, Count of Savoy second, and Temur third.
I have Successor as my first pick, followed by Count of Savoy. Just to win this race.
Alright, third race, a race for maidens, and for me in this race, you've got Champagne Smile, Mighty Thunder, Hagibis, and I think that's really where this race will be run. Mighty Wings as well. Mighty Wings is run against a good bunch of horses. I'm gonna go with Mighty Wings to come out and win this from Mighty Thunder, or Hagibis, I should say, to finish second, and Mighty Thunder to finish third. So for me, Mighty Wings, Hagibis, and Mighty Thunder.
Champagne Smile, Mohit, is the horse that they need to keep an eye on, and Diamond in the Rough should be in the mix as well as a placed prospect. You've got to keep an eye on Mighty Wings. Is a horse that hasn't run for a long time but has been working extremely well. That might just bring a surprise on the day. So for me, it'll be Champagne Smile first, Diamond in the Rough, and Mighty Wings third.
I have Champagne Smile first, followed by Mighty Thunder, who's had decent Pune form, and obviously I have to give Mysticism, Pacey Shroff's Ward a good chance in third place.
Alright, the fourth race, and that is the Nawabzada Rashid Zafar Khan Trophy, 10 furlongs. It's a bit of a Indian Derby prep. Wordsmith at the top of the pack, 60.5 kilos, giving 3 kilos to Wall Street. Wall Street, I thought, was extremely impressive on his reappearance in Bombay. Came out and won that very well. He settles very nicely, this colt. Wordsmith, a good winner last time out, but I'm going to go with Wall Street here to win this from Wordsmith, and with Regal Command to finish a third.
Mohit, in the fourth race, Wall Street stands out. I don't see anything beyond Wall Street. Rasputin should follow. Flaming Lamborghini has been tracking well, should come into the mix of things as well to make it exciting in the fourth race. So it'll be Wall Street first, Rasputin second, and Flaming Lamborghini third.
Wall Street, I can't see beyond actually, followed by Rasputin, and then third chance I would give Wordsmith.
All right, and it's a very competitive race. The fifth race, the Ghulam Hussain Nisaji Trophy, over a mile. Mad Love, Sinner, King's Best, again another competitive race in this one. Remy Red, a winner last time out, and you've got Peregrine Falcon, who's had just one start in his life. Royal Brew running for the first time. Nostalgic, pretty unexposed as well. For me, this wasn't easy to split. I looked at the track work. I'm going to go with Mad Love to win this, from Sinner to finish second, and King's Best to finish third.
Mad Love comes in with a decent chance. King's Best has done nothing wrong, should be knocking on the door for a while. Sinner as a place prospect. My top three will be Mad Love first, King's Best second, and Sinner third.
I have King's Best as my first choice, followed by Nostalgic, and then I have Nationwide. Nationwide has run a decent race in Pune in his only start, so he's bound to improve.
Okay, the big one, sixth race, the Betway Indian 2000 Guineas Grade 1 race over a mile. I'm going to go through each one of these ahead of my time. I think he's not going to stay. He's a talented horse. I watched him lose to Salento over in Hyderabad. I was at the track on that day. I don't think he's going to stay. He looked like he didn't settle his last start as well. So I'm going to oppose him. Coup de Lion, an impressive winner last time out. Be interesting to see how he gets on against some of the better performed horses out here. Fortunate Son, another front running horse. Be interesting to see how he gets, which one gets to the lead. Don't forget you've got Son of the Gun here also, but Fortunate Son does need to find form. I think on Supernatural, who's at the bottom of this pack. Mojito is another one who came out, won in Pune, then ran third, and that really, I think that's an interesting race. The lead up, the A. Campo Trophy, where you had Mojito, Son of a Gun, and Supernatural, and let's just discuss that for a moment. Son of a Gun surprised everybody, came out and won, went to the lead, got a cheap lead, no one really tackled him. Supernatural was way off the pace, so too was Mojito. They improved late, but really they couldn't make up much on the winner, who was fairly impressive. Supernatural gave them all weight, so obviously this race does then work out to his advantage. And let's not forget, he was running for the first time since Bangalore, so he must have been race rusty. He should be the one to come out and reverse that form from that race. So from that race, I'm going to give Supernatural the edge. The horse that's raiding Western India is Ravishing Form. Ravishing Form came out and beat Once You Go Black over in Mysore, and then went on to run third in Chennai. Now that third in Chennai can be a bit misleading. It doesn't look like much. It's a grade 3 race, but the winner of that race has turned out to be a nice horse and has won 4 off the reel. So I think Ravishing Form is certainly a danger in this race. I'm going Supernatural, horses for courses, Supernatural to win this, from Mojito to finish second, and Ravishing Form to finish third. It's difficult for me to oppose Son of a Gun, I should say. I thought he was very impressive. But I guess you have to pick 3, so I'm going with these 3.
Betway Indian 2000 Guineas, very exciting, but Supernatural on paper is the one that they all need to beat. Mojito comes in with a very decent chance as well. Ravishing Form, the outstation challenger, has done nothing wrong, so you can't take it away from Ravishing Form. Should be in the mix of things as well. And so my top 3 will be Supernatural first, Mojito second, and Ravishing Form third.
We come to the big race. Supernatural first. Second, I have Ravishing Form, who's also done nothing wrong. And third, I'd still give Mojito a chance.
Okay, the 7th race, Montgomery, 3 starts, 3 seconds. You've really not got much in this race with any kind of actual form. So for me, it's going to be Montgomery to win this from a victory chant and Walter to finish 3rd.
Mohit, I've managed to take out 2 out of my whatever I could go through. Montgomery stands out. That's one that they need to catch and keep an eye on. House of Lords should be in the mix of things as well as a decent place prospect. So Montgomery first and House of Lords second.
Montgomery first, followed by Millie, and then Scaramanga, who's been working very well in Bombay.
Okay, finally, the Wild Eagle Trophy. Elios, I had mentioned this last time, if Elios can't win his last start, really not one for me. I'm going to propose him. Willy Wonka, 2 seconds in a row, knocking on the door. You've got Verdandi, Nirad here, you can tell us a lot more about him, but I do like his chances. And you've got Zacapa as well, knocking on the door too. So I'm going to go Zacapa to win this from Verdandi, and Willy Wonka to finish 3rd.
Elios, from the Pacey's yard, is the one that everybody should keep an eye on. Mount Sinai has also been knocking on the door, done nothing wrong so far, should get into the mix of things as well. And Zacapa as a place prospect. So my top 3 in the last would be Elios first, Mount Sinai second, and Zacapa third.
Elios, first chance. The blinkers have made a lot of difference to him. Followed by my filly Verdandi, who over the 1.25 miles should still run a big race. And third chance, I'd give Mount Sinai over there.
Alright, that's our card for the day. 8 races. Good luck to each and every one of you. Do hope it works out well for you. Good luck to all the contenders, owners, connections for the Betway Indian 2000 Guineas. Good luck. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me. And as always, may the horse be with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show, Mohit. And as we always say, may the horse be with you. And may all our patrons have a great day of racing on our second classic of the season, which is the Betway Indian 2000 Guineas, Grade 1. And hope to see everybody at the race course. And those of you who cannot make it, obviously get on to play.rwitc.com.
Yes, Mohit. Thanks.